Do you want to become an Army Ranger? Are you trying to prepare for advanced camp? Or just want to brush up on your military tactics? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, then you've stumbled across the right video. In this video, we're going to explain the leadership responsibilities in a patrol, so stay tuned. What's chill, world? Welcome back to another episode of Rotc, a channel where we give you financial tips, productivity tips, military tips, and fitness videos so that you can prove yourself in all facets. I'm your host Rotc, aka Rotc the Go. And if you're new to the channel or if you find this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing and hit that post notification bell so you can be the first to know when new content becomes available. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rotc, also known as Cadet Rucker. I am an MS4 at Texas A&M University, Central Texas. Today we're going to be going over the responsibilities of the leadership roles within a platoon. First and foremost, we're going to go over what a platoon leader does. A platoon leader is responsible for everything that a platoon does or fails to do. The PL is also responsible for backwards planning, which means they plan from the end to the beginning. A PL also is responsible for planning with the PSG, which is the Platoon Sergeant, the squad leaders, and also key personnel. These key personnel could be either a forward observer or also anyone like an RTO, which is a radio telephone operator. A PL also stays abreast of his or her situation and also adjusts fire as needed. The PL also requests for additional support from higher headquarters. So if the platoon needs additional support, i.e. additional vehicles, they may need additional personnel, they may use the RTO or radio telephone operator to call for additional support to assist with their mission. The PL is also responsible for performing spot checks. Now what did this look like? The PL may go up to a squad leader or just a normal Joe just to ask him or her if they know what's going on within the mission. They may ask specific tasks, what is a specific squad's role in the mission, just to see if the mission is being disseminated upwards and downwards within the platoon. The PL is also responsible to ensure that security is maintained at all times. So if you're in a patrol base where you have a 360 perimeter, you're responsible in ensuring that the security is spread throughout the entire platoon. There are no gaps within your security and that you're good to go. The PL is also responsible for positioning all crew-centered weapons so that they have maximum fire superiority over the enemy. PL is also responsible for conducting rehearsals. These rehearsals ensures that the mission goes to plan. The PL is also responsible for positioning him or herself in a centralized location so that they have the most influence and control over the platoon. The PL is always positioned with the most critical task of the mission that you are conducting. The PSG, or Platoon Sergeant, is the second in command in a platoon. They are also the most senior NCO around. The Platoon Sergeant, or PSG, is responsible for organizing and control of the command post. The PSG is also responsible for receiving the squad leader's requests for ammo, water, and rations. The Platoon Sergeant is also responsible for controlling the medic and aid and litter teams. The PSG also monitors the morale, the discipline, and the health of all of the patrol members. So if someone is feeling down in the dumps, they make sure that they go around or send someone to make sure that they're uplifted so that the mission can be completed in a timely and effective manner. The PSG also ensures that the supply load and ammo is evenly distributed throughout the entire platoon. The PSG also makes sure that the entire platoon is adhering to the PL's time schedule. So if the PL wants everyone to move in 15 minutes, the PSG backwards plans and ensures that each element is ready to move when the PL says so. This makes the mission move very smoothly. The PSG also assists the PL with spot checking and supervising the entire platoon. The PSG's main focus is on the security and control of the entire platoon. The PSG maintains accountability of personnel and equipment. So when people are going out for different tasks within the mission, the PSG, along with the medic, will count in or out each personnel, physically touching them to make sure that they've accounted for each person. The PSG also accounts for things like the radios within the platoon, making sure that proper personnel has the radios, maybe special equipment like claymores or anything of that nature.
Oh no, baby. Why? That boy trash. Terrible. Get this boy off of YouTube.
Wow. He forgot everything he was going to say.
Bro, you can't be reading the board like that.
Together, Rotc. The PSG also establishes the CCP, also known as the Casualty Collecting Point. The squad leaders are responsible for everything that the squad does or fails to do. The squad leaders make sure that their team leaders are gainfully employed. They make sure that their team leaders gather LACE reports, or reports that send up liquid, ammo, casualty, and equipment. This gives the PL a good indication of how capable each squad really is at all times. The squad leaders also assign sectors of fire. The squad leader will go up to each squad member and ensure that each squad member is pointing their weapon from point A to point B. The squad leader makes sure that these sectors of fire are interlocking to make sure that each sector from their section of the patrol base is being manned. The squad leader also makes sure that the priorities of work are being accomplished. We'll go more into that in a different video. Squad leaders are also responsible for sending out LP and OP teams, or listening posts and observation posts, in front of their sectors. The Weasel, or Weapon Squad Leader, is responsible for everything that the Weapon Squad does or fails to do. The Weasel supervises to make sure that the machine gun teams are conducting their priorities of work. The Weasel inspects the machine gun team's range cards, knows their fighting positions, and understands the entire firing plan. The Weasel is also responsible for rotating loads, because, as everyone would know, the Weapon Squad is the first to get tired. The Weasel is also responsible for giving the firing commands. Lift fire! Shift fire! Like the squad leader, for the Weapon Squad, the Weasel is also responsible for sending up LACE reports for their respective squad. Like the squad leader, the team leaders are responsible for everything that the team does or fails to do. The team leader works directly for the squad leader. So when the squad leader asks for LACE reports, the team leader usually sends up the LACE report to the squad leader. The team leader also keeps their team informed. The RTO, or radio telephone operator, is responsible for everything regarding the communications of the platoon, usually the radios. The RTO enters the net at a specified time. The RTO also is responsible for the maintenance of all communications equipment, ensuring that the communication equipment is being waterproof. The RTO ensures that the PL and squad leaders are informed when call signs change. The RTO also ensures that all proper frequencies, security fields, and net identifications are inputted into the radio at all times. The medic assists the PSG in directing the aid and litter teams and monitors the health and hygiene of the platoon. The medic also requests Class 8, which is the class for the medical supplies, through the PSG. The medic ensures casualty feeder reports are correct and attached to each evacuated casualty. Last but not least, the forward observer locates targets, calling for and adjusting indirect fire support. He or she works directly for the PL. If you enjoyed this video or found this video helpful in any way, please smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions regarding leadership responsibility within a platoon, please leave your questions and statements in the comment section below, and I will try to respond to you as soon as possible. Also, let me know what videos you would like to see in the future. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @Keyrub, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
10 hours later.
PSG then puts them into different categories based on their priority.
Categories. Once again, I mean, whatever you started. Cut it, just cut it.
Yeah.